Hey everyone, Updated Seconds Go here, and today we're starting our week-long marathon of Zero Escape Virtue Last Reward. I decided to do a week-long marathon this week because next week Sly Cooper Thieves in Time comes out for the Vita. So I decided before I start a new game, I'd really like to finish up some of my older games, and my last channel update video asked everyone would they rather see Zero Escape, Assassin's Creed, or Persona 4, and everyone said that they wanted Zero Escape. So today I bring you, I believe, the Alice Path, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully I can finish up one of the endings for the Alice Path and one of the endings to the Luna Path this week before the week is over. So from today Sunday to next Sunday, it's going to be just Zero Escape videos. It's been a long time since I've done them. So, this looks like the room we woke up in. Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different. We'll turn up all the way up. Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Amedix game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will unlock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Okay. And I promised when I would say this in this video, I have to say a certain word.
What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh. Really?
Yes, really.
Whoa, she's mad.
Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
Wow. I missed you, Zero. I missed you, Bunny with no pants. AB gates.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game.
Oh, the bunny puns.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess.
They mean 2-on-2?
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Wow.
For example, Ziggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Ziggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
Whoa, that's messed up.
It goes the other way too.
You have to play against the people you choose to team up with.
Alas's opponent will be Ziggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Plebo's enemy will be Tamioli, and B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Whoa, he just sounded like a chick or something.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
Everyone, just like, focus, please.
You should see A, ally, and B, betray
Betrayal.
on it. Do you?
Nope.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options. Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
Oh crap, this is gonna suck.
And some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Okay. So if the opponent chooses Betray, and we choose Ally, we lose 2. If they choose Betray, and we choose Betray, we stay the same. If they choose Ally, and we choose Ally, then we get 2. If they choose Ally and we choose Betray, we get 3.
So, let's say you choose Ally, and so does your opponent.
We'd
You'll
get plus 2.
and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose Ally, but your opponent chooses to Betray.
You lose 2.
You lose to BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me. Let's get them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose Betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses Ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing Ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
Whoa, it just goes so much more sadistic.
The very last scenario. This is when you choose Betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain.
So much explanations in this video.
That both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here, too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between Ally or Betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or in other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Apodec's game polling closes. Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
No, about what we're going to have for dinner. Should we choose Ally or Betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call.
How about you help me out?
This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana
fruit.
have committed a serious crime.
Okay, we're using fruit metaphors, which suck, because I hate fructose. Apple and banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right?
Whoa, that's cold, man.
Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way.
Ugh. I think Banana's gonna be one that splits.
He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
Wow, dude, that's so messed up. So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, I don't really know because I'm Batman. If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, I get it. I don't know if he does.
Each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison.
This chick's actually pretty smart.
In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they? If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting.
This is so confusing.
For a moment, all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
All work together.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
They'd all be the same. Ah, well. 2 times 9 is 18, so
okay.
18 points.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total, they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4. 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
Starts pulling each other out.
Eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual.
Yeah.
In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What we're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No, I mean the opposite. If you're going to
What?
make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
Whoa, she's dark. What? Why? You just explained why. That was a terrible
No, I
idea.
didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down too. 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So 20 minutes remain until Amidex's game polling closes. Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
She makes sense, but it's also like you don't want to do it.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain.
Yeah,
That means we have to make the rational choice.
totally.
It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
This game is like mind raping me right now. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what do you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah. You know there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off.